Hi everyone, we're here in week 4. We're going to discuss a couple questions today about our marketing class here. So take it away.
The company we chose was Nike Shoes to kind of do our project on. So we need to determine our personas, talk about like the map of the journey like for the company, and then we need to define our goals as well, and then state 5 questions that we need to ask when establishing goals.
Yeah, so
what do you guys
obviously
think of this?
we're Nike, so we're trying to really market athletes, male and female, collegiate athletes to be exact. And Nike's, we're selling mostly gear, you know, shoes, sports apparel, anything that can go along with that. So like I said, we're just targeting male, female, collegiate athletes. So that's within the age range of 17 to 25. And so some of the goals that we have to do that
would be to get at least 10,000 followers on Facebook for 6 months, in 6 months of that, and also to pay Facebook and Instagram $2,000 each week to promote advertisements, such things like that. And third would be to get Nike to sponsor 50 new schools.
No, see, if we do those goals, you could, you know, obviously gain some revenue with Nike and get our name. Well, Nike's already big, but get mostly more people following us on that social media. So we also have a couple questions you can ask too, like, what would the price of our product be? Obviously, for collegiate athletes, you kind of want something that's affordable, but yet still made with quality. How we would promote that, which would be obviously through all the social media, through how much we pay through advertising. The product, obviously, what we have, the apparel, shoes, gear. For collegiate school, you want to give them full gear for their sport.
Where you want to advertise, what you're selling to people.
And then packaging it too, like how we give it to the school or give it to each individual student.
So then with those goals and everything that you guys talked about, you have to like kind of establish KPIs, which are key performance indicators, and those are just things that you set basically to like measure as a benchmark to measure how you're doing, either if you're being successful or not. So like if we're talking about the first goal, which is to sponsor, one of the goals is to sponsor 50 teams. The way we can measure that is by obviously like promoting an application process for your school to apply to it, and then see how many applications you get in. Obviously, it's most likely going to be over 50, so we probably meet that goal. So that's a way to measure that. The other way is to set aside also a weekly budget for the advertising on Facebook and Instagram. So we would want to take into, like, if you're in the, like for the marketing department on there, if they have a weekly advertising budget or like a yearly advertising budget, you'd kind of want to work that out and then just measure it by doing that. And then your following base, we want to get 10,000 followers in 6 months, and that's through Facebook and Instagram. So you can use Facebook analytics to measure that for the Facebook side, to measure the organic followers. Exactly. Or you can, like on Instagram, you can just take what you started at as followers and then measure to the end on a 6-month basis.
So next we can talk about once you have a good baseline regarding what you're doing and why you want to engage in that in mobile marketing, you need to establish, so we talked about our KPIs already, and then now we're going to talk about like when we are creating your mobile marketing strategy, you do not want to think about mobile in isolation. You want to consider how it fits within your other marketing initiatives.
Yeah, basically my job here at Nike is to reach out to as many people as I can through social media, mobile media, whether that be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, any of those sites, but also our website, Nike.com. We want to be able to, when people search Nike, we want them to immediately be interested in our product, whether it's men, women, any age group, here in particular collegiate athletes. We want our website to be easily accessible and, you know, just people able to order whatever they need and, you know, just have it at their disposal.
And do you think like a good way to like also integrate other marketing strategies within just mobile would be like if you have a paid advertisement on television, or so like say if we're doing a Super Bowl commercial, link it back to like an ad or our social media account saying like have at the bottom like follow us on ones.
or go to Nike.com to get this,
Exactly.
or put in a discount code or something along the lines like that.
Promotions along your line there. So lastly, we'll talk about like when you're building audiences across channels. There's like some steps that you can follow. Although there's never like a right or wrong when coming to this, but first you want to pick your audience, like who you're trying to reach, and then you want to establish how you want to reach them. So first, I think of like assessment. So you want to decide why you're choosing social media and what social media you're choosing in order to get that information to them. So if you choose like Facebook, you want to make sure that you're posting things that are like you want to decide whether you're trying to make people aware or are you trying to make a sale. So if you promote things on like Facebook or Instagram, you want to make sure that the things that you're posting are what people are looking to read, like on Facebook. Like some people go to Instagram to see pictures, so you want to create something that people like will catch their eye when they're just scrolling through like all their stuff, or like on Facebook you want to put like a promotion. So after the assessment, which is like the first step on why you're choosing that social media, the next step would be your implementation phase, which is why you want to execute. Now you want to do it. You want to find the people that you're trying to reach out to and make sure that you're giving them exactly what they want. So make sure you put your customers first in that aspect to make sure they're seeing what they want to see, so that way they can buy your product and everything like that. So you want to find their needs, you want to find their wants and their challenges to put it all together and make sure you're creating exactly what your customers want to see. Thanks for joining us for week 4.
Yeah.